We continue to follow breaking news. Heartbreak for the Huskies, their first loss ever in the national championship game. The Huskies are on the podium talking about the loss. Let's take a listen.
That, you want to be if you choose to approach the WNBA draft.
Definitely excited for the next step. But I think as of now, I'll have plenty of time to think about that. But right now I'm just focused on being with my team. But definitely excited for what the future holds.
Thank you, ladies. We'll take questions for Coach Auriemma now. We'll start right over here.
Thanks. Geno, Mike Anthony from Hurston, Connecticut. How do you think you'll eventually look back on this team this season, what you guys went through and what you accomplished?
Like we talked about a little bit in the locker room, it was just a nonstop series of events that we had to keep dealing with. Even today, Liv's groin was all wrapped up from something that happened in the game the other night. And Casey didn't come to shoot around. She was sick all night and hardly could play. It just didn't stop all year long, and I don't think any of those two things would have mattered the way South Carolina played. But it was just one thing after another. And I think it was a remarkable effort by them to stay together as well as they did throughout the entire year and to be in this game. But then once you get in this game, you want to win this game. You're not just happy to be here. But I think when this wears off, I think they'll appreciate the effort that it took to get here. And it's another reminder, too, how hard it is to win here. Usually the better team wins when you get here. There's very few upsets in the Final Four.
Question right here next to you.
All right, Michael Robertson, African-American athlete. So, Coach, Paige didn't score until midway through the second quarter. Was South Carolina suffocating her, or is she just off?
No, I think it was more what they did. And we knew that was going to happen. And we tried to set up some scenarios where the same thing that we would try to do and know that wherever she went, she was going to attract one or two people no matter what. And but that would free up other people to make shots. And that just never materialized. And I don't think from the beginning of the game, our offense ever looked like it was in any kind of rhythm, any kind of flow. And then Paige tried to take it upon herself to do. And that never works, when one person's trying to. But their guards completely, I thought dominated the game on the perimeter and made it really difficult for any of our guys to get any good looks. So, yeah, we usually don't have any problem getting paid shots, but tonight was a problem. And South Carolina had everything to do with that.
Question in front from Roger.
Roger Cleveland from the Waterbury.
And as you just saw, there was a very emotional night for the Huskies tonight. You just heard from the players and Geno Auriemma expressing their disappointment.